Governing boards conduct most of their business and their decision making through formal meetings. Um, there must be a minimum of 3 full board meetings each year, but many actually choose to meet more often than that. Um, Most governing boards carry out their work through committees, or much of their work through committees, and that's where a smaller group of people are chosen to represent the full governing board um, in receiving information, making decisions on its behalf, and acting as a channel of communication which will inform the wider work of the governing board. And you'll probably come across some common committees. The first of which is premises staffing and finance, which is often combined into one resources committee, and second, a curriculum committee, which might be called progress and attainment, or a standards committee. Alongside those committees, individual governors and trustees will also take the lead on an area of their governing board's responsibilities, and that can help in monitoring a specific improvement priority. And those individuals are often known as link governors or link trustees. And you'll probably know that the DfE encourages governing boards to have a nominated individual who takes a strategic interest in careers education and guidance and encourages employer engagement. Those link roles don't remove the board's collective responsibility, and so it's important that those link governors and trustees, or in some cases small groups that take that leadership responsibility, it's important that they make sure that that area is covered off on the agenda of full governing board and committee meetings as needed. And that should mean that all members of the governing board stay up to date. They know what the key issues are in relation to that area, any progress on relevant strategic priorities, and they know what the areas for development are as a whole board. So with all that in mind, how much time do we expect governors and trustees to give to their role? Well, as a guide, we'd suggest that governors and trustees can expect to spend between 10 and 20 days each year on their governing duties. Now, that's not all at one time, um, and it's rare that governors or trustees spend full days on their governing board duties, although there may be occasions that they do that for strategy days or similar. Um, so that time will be spent in meetings, of course, but it will also be spent reading. It might be should also be spent on training activity and similar, but also visiting the school, really importantly, or might be a number of schools that trustees visit if they're part of a multi-academy trust.